And we are back. It's still your mid-morning show. You have missed an interesting conversation with Sam Adeleke, talking about the delicious meals of Akwa Ibom and, of course, history and the slavery, the naming of Nigeria, which is kind of like almost now UAR. And talking about Quincy being hungry as well, all these meals. Why is your hand on your tummy, though?
It's just life.
All right, so we have another amazing guest who is a thespian. The creativity is none to compare with any, and he's done a lot in the industry as well. Hails from Ogun State, and he has a lot of things to talk about, especially where we come or talk about tourism and the entertainment part of tourism. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Alex Osho. Is it Osho or Osho?
Osho.
Osho. Oh, I tried. Welcome.
So you're from Ogun State.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
And
Edo.
also Edo State.
Edo State, yes, please.
So which part is which? Your dad from Ogun State?
Long story, man.
Very long story.
Very long story,
Okay,
man.
okay. But I mean, you have one of the biggest events at Freedom Park.
Oh yes.
Every year called
Yeah.
Alex
Osho
Osho.
Live, yeah.
Yeah. Your new project now is centered around entertainment and tourism.
Exactly.
What drove you to that? What drove you to this part? Because it's very weird for people to, delve into such parts. But what drove you to this conclusion or this new project, and how's it going so far?
Okay, so the truth is, 2020 drove me into the project. Over the years, it's been me putting up concerts, and trust me, I've had the big wigs come on that show.
Yeah.
But in 2020, everything just, I need not to talk too much.
Definitely.
You know what happened. So I said to myself, entertainment needs to move. And one of the greatest things Nigeria has sold out is our music, our culture, Afro-pop, our costumes and all that. So why don't I just take people on tour across the country and across Africa? I'm not looking at the European countries right now. I'm looking at Ghana. I'm looking at Tanzania. I'm looking at Kenya. We've not visited Africa enough.
Yes.
We've not promoted Africa enough.
Yes.
We've not visited Nigeria enough. I can bet you that if you ask 50 Nigerians, have you been to 4 states in Nigeria? They'll tell you they haven't been to 4 states. You're trying to calculate.
I've been to more than 4. Hey, hallelujah.
So you've tried. You get.
We're going to
you
see
tried.
a short
I've been
skit
to- I've
right
been to
about
more
now.
than
We'll continue with this
All right,
conversation.
yeah.
So let's quickly watch this.
With all this white hair that is already finding his way out of my body.
Chief.
We'll do this one another day. We need to quickly get to the club.
Hello, club.
Let's get to the club. This girl I'm talking to you about. I don't want to know the girl you have. The big lady.
You can never have any girl that will fit your face. You can never. Osman, you can never have any girl that will fit my
You like to help me. I told you I'm not going to invest in that business.
See, Otuba, the thing is, in business you keep trying. You don't stop doing business.
I will not invest in your business.
You have to invest
I
in
know
business.
what you are talking
You
about.
have to invest in business. 19
Cynthia.
Cynthia báwo? Gloria leleyi. That is my girl tí mo sọ fún ẹ.
I said this is Cynthia that said she was going to the doctor. Láyé mi.
Gloria.
Cynthia.
Gloria. Nǹkan ṣe mí.
She's truly a Nigerian. We have plenty names. My name is Bridget Abiodun Ngozi.
Right.
know?
Gloria Cynthia.
So I can be Gloria Cynthia, Zita.
Right.
Yes, they're all my names.
Right.
Are
And
you all my
kidding?
Are you
best?
kidding?
Are
Are
you
you
kidding?
kidding?
I'm actually serious. I have like 5 names.
Okay. She's really experienced in, that.
That line.
Apparently, it's like she's really experienced at that. So she
This
doesn't
is
see
a
a problem
sellout.
with it.
No, I was just kidding. But
I
that's
know,
an
just
interesting
joking.
one.
Thank
though.
you, thank you.
It's lovely.
Very,
It's
very
lovely.
interesting.
Now, I wanna touch on you spoke about how we need to go to several parts of Africa.
Yeah.
We need to explore these places in Africa. It's not every time Dubai. They don't turn up to second
I'm
panel.
telling you.
Right? You actually schooled in Ghana.
Yes, I did.
Right? From our previous conversations, you mentioned something about, he exposed you to different nationalities and,
Exactly.
So talk to us about that.
Okay, so it was my mom. All credit to her. May I say rest in peace. She actually ensured that I left Nigeria to school in Ghana. And so as I was in Ghana, I saw in my class, I had people from India, I had people from Tanzania, I had people from Sierra Leone. Ghana actually accommodates a lot of people. Yes, and I feel like that's why Twitter went there anyway.
To set up headquarters.
You get. So basically, mingling with all these people made me see, just like the last guest said, that traveling is life. You get to meet people. You get to understand how, things are done. Don't be a local champion.
Be more
Don't
exposed.
stay within your comfort zone. Be in any gathering and be able to speak because you are exposed to different cultures.
But
and
how do
traditions.
you plan to inculcate this knowledge of different places and seeing different things with entertainment in tourism? Because it looks like a huge process, and it looks like going through so much stuff.
Tapping different.
Okay. So lately, I was asking a guy an artist I sat with yesterday. I noticed everybody is saying Odo, Yewu, Odo, whatever in their song.
It is
Odo,
Ghanaian.
it's a Ghanaian language.
It's Ghanaian, yeah.
You understand? You get. So that alone is what I'm talking about. You get picking our different languages, picking our different costumes, picking our different delicacies, just like he said. You understand? And making sure that, you try this out, you try that out, you try this out. That's part of
Having a knowledge of everything.
Yes,
It's
knowledge
actually
of
even
everything.
helps. But in bringing it still into tourism, how well is the entertainment part of tourism? How broad is it? Is it even a space that is well tapped, or they are still yet to do more?
Yeah, well, Nigeria were tapping it, but not enough. That's why I'm, doing this. Okay, so the thing is, I'm focusing more on Nigeria right now, truly. This is why. They say if you want to do anything, start from your home and then move forward.
Definitely.
Yes. So I spoke with the management of, I don't know if you've ever heard of Jubilee Chalet in Ekwe. Please go and visit that place if you haven't. It's a superb place to visit. You have, let me just leave it at that. Google Jubilee Chalet Ekwe. So I'm speaking with them to see how we can have that space and bring couples. Now I'm looking at even tapping into, okay, guys get too busy to take their wives out. They're tired, looking for money and blah, blah. Okay, you know what, guys? Take out a weekend and spend with your spouse at Jubilee Chalet. Now we're bringing DJs. That's where entertainment comes in.
Yeah.
We are bringing the caterers.
So the DJs, are they going to be from different parts of?
Thank you. Different part of the states.
The states.
Yeah.
Okay, so so that's just one event that you're mentioning now, getting people to take their spouses somewhere. But I'm talking about in the larger picture. Like, people go on tours every other time, and all we do is we just see the space. There's no much entertainment being planned alongside these tours that we do. Even when you're saying, oh, tour the entire Nigeria, there are no plans for entertainment within that space. So what do you think that even agencies or brands that claim that, I'm a travel consultant can do to effect this?
Okay, so the question is kind of intertwined there.
Yeah, people go on tours.
Yes.
But there's not much entertainment involved in all of this.
In
all we do is we just
entertainment, what do you
learn.
mean?
It's more of a learning process and exploring things
terms
as
of
individuals.
Yeah.
But as a collective, because they are always going in groups, how can these those planners of travel planners or whatever, touring agencies, inculcate entertainment amidst tourism, especially when they're going to these different places? Because most times people talk about money. Even when you talk about bringing this one from here, it still boils down to money.
Well, I'm not looking. Well, everybody wants to make money from all these
Definitely.
projects.
Yeah.
But then again, like I said, if you're bringing people from different countries, from different states, they are bringing the vibe from their side.
Yeah.
Okay, so there was something I attended in New York called Afropolitan Cities, where everybody comes from different country, and once a month, we all just come dance to music from Nigeria, dance to music from Kenya, dance to music from South Africa, and there's this
Well,
award
where does that hold?
in New York, actually.
In New York.
Yes.
Okay, so that's extra entertainment and tourism.
Of course.
But
Of course.
is it something you're open to getting people to be a part of?
Oh yes, I mean,
You know?
you can never do entertainment on your own. You need people to come together to put hands on deck.
Do you feel like delving into entertainment and tourism is going to bring? I mean, we're undergoing Afrobeat wave internationally at the point, and it keeps spreading like wildfire. Do you feel entertainment and tourism would help, shed more light and more focus on the genre of music itself and Nigerian and African artists?
Oh yes, it would definitely shed. As a matter of fact, right now I think Afrobeat is Africa,
Yeah.
and we're selling real good. So what we need to just do is see how we can penetrate. You understand? Other countries come together as one, as Africa, and then sell Africa out. That's my focus. My focus is Africa from Nigeria, then to the
I
world.
think the
Yeah.
music space has even done that. They are really trying to pull in
yes.
African artists. If you look at some other events, Africa
Yes.
and all of that. But I mean, it's great having you on the show. Thank you so much for coming. I
Thank you so
appreciate it.
much.
Before we start, today is Be a Kid Again Day. Don't laugh. So, what childhood memory do you think you want to express here on the show? You're going to do it,
Why
so
you
please, we
guys
don't have
catching
time. We
me
are
on-
waiting for
Why
you.
you guys putting me on the spot? Childhood
It's
memory.
Be a Kid Day, so
Be
let's,
a kid. Oh gosh. Now you guys are putting
We
me
can
on
play
the spot.
Tinko together.
I'm
Option.
telling you.
Tinkle, tinkle.
Do you remember how
Oh
to
my
play it?
God, do I remember that thing?
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Oh, is that what people like?
Yes, now.
Tinkle, tinkle, tinkle,
tinkle, tinkle.
Hey.
You don't even
I
know how to
don't
do
know.
it.
Oh, Jesus.
tinkle, 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 tinkle.
Yeah. Jesus.
Hey.
It looks like I'm not touched with my childhood memory
See your
anyway.
face? See, this is what should keep you
Oh
alive.
my
alright?
goodness.
Oh God.
All right,
Nice
so
one,
let's talk
guys.
about briefly your curator life.
Okay. So I'm so many things in one, actually. I think that's what brought about,
Yes, definitely.
So I studied theater at University of Lagos, but I got closer to the visual students.
Oh, okay.
So I was just, seeing them paint. We're talking about different artifacts and all that. I never knew I was going to get a job with the National Museum. So in 2012, I got a job as a curator with the National Museum. Now, as a curator, we're custodians of, our culture, our tradition, and the history.
Ancient artifacts.
And yes, so it's been happening. I mean, I've been there for 12 years.
I'm sure
for
you
8
learned
years.
a lot that you never thought you would.
That's another thing that pushed me into saying, why don't you also do tourism? I didn't mention that earlier also. I mean, we're going to be exhibiting artifacts from different countries
Oh, wow.
everywhere we go to. You get
Before we round up, fresh information spoke about Lai Mohammed. That's our,
Yes,
basically having conversations with Germany, making an announcement about how they're supposed to return certain artifacts that were stolen in Nigeria a while back. How does that make you feel? Because there's a lot of them. I forgot the exact figure, but there's a lot of them that, I don't know if they've agreed that they're going to return it, but
So
how does that make you feel in
Yeah.
being in that particular space in the industry?
Briefly.
There's no other joy than knowing that your artifacts can come back home. Now, the question is if they're actually sending back the original artifacts.
Oh,
But that's
yeah.
where we now come in. You understand?
fact
Oh yeah,
check.
there's something called
Verify.
carbon dating.
Oh, that they
With a
check.
particular chemical, we can tell how long
Old
that
it is.
artifact has been on
Oh,
Earth.
okay, that's
Lovely.
impressive. All right,
Lovely.
thank you so much for coming.
Yeah.
I appreciate your knowledge that you shared. You still did not do any childhood thing. You failed in that. 0 over 10.
Yes.
0 with ear and nose.
After round one.
And
After
mouth.
After round
Do I
one.
even remember
Original
after
part.
that?
Round one.
While they do that,
Yeah.
let's have a word for the day. Come up the screen.